careful. Don't use any off-brand brow tint, because the brow tint ended up causing a whole sinus infection and allergic reaction. So now that I'm feeling better, I am back outside. That sinus infection had me down for a while. And let me go ahead and just start with the fact that it wasn't a viral or bacterial sinus infection. I literally had a whole sinus infection due to an allergic reaction. So y'all be careful. Don't use any off-brand brow tint, because the brow tint ended up causing a whole sinus infection and allergic reaction. My brows were puffy and they started pussing up and swollen, and it just caused my sinuses just to act up. So that's another thing to add to the list that I'm allergic to, unfortunately, but I guess that's how life goes. Oh, you know, we gotta stop by Aldi real quick.
No.
I have to stop by Aldi on the way. I have to.
You could do that on the way back. I got 5 minutes.
You knew what time you had to go. You be getting dressed late, taking your sweet time, and then... So now we're headed to Aldi. They just opened an Aldi down the street, and I have to grab some butter beans to cook with my cabbage, cornbread, and fried chicken for today. And then I gotta take your internet little sister to her sorority meeting or whatever they got going on. They keep her busy for her not to have a car. Okay, come on, y'all.
It's coming soon.
Hopefully it's not crowded with everybody trying to go in here and explore the new store. It was packed yesterday when I drove past. Yeah, it looks pretty busy. Grabbing one item, maybe two. I'm gonna grab some juice and some butter beans and we out of here. And we could actually park. They ain't got nowhere right in front.
On the other side of the vehicle.
I'm on the wrong side. I got it. Come on, lady. Please don't take my part, sir. And I know he is. He just looked like he eyeing it. There we go. Run in here and run out. Let me grab my purse. I'm so thankful that it's starting to warm up. We are at 68 degrees today and it's beautiful weather. I'm so glad that we are out of the cold snap in the cold season. But on another note, have y'all seen the American lady in Pakistan who went over there and was acting a fool?
Talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me, you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have a Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do?
Why are you?
Okay, good. Listen,
What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You chilling here? Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it.
What are you doing here?
Take it.
Not your place.
If you haven't find him, what's your
Back
plan?
that up.
Demanding $5,000, $2,000, $100,000 to try to invest in the community. It's weird. You could tell that she has a mental health issue and that she's a little bipolar or she's a little touch. You could tell she's off, because who goes to another country, a third world country to be exact, and starts demanding different things? USDA dollars, like the way she's acting, I wouldn't even see the U.S. Embassy going to go get her, because you went over there and caused all this confusion. You're bullying the people of the society and the community for demands. Like, who are you? And then held a press conference. Like, who could just come and say, hey, I'm holding a press conference, everybody show up? Like you were actually an official or have a role in government. It's weird. It's insane. I can't believe they even listened to her or allowed her to make these demands. It's crazy. But like I said, it's a third world country, but it shows how kind-hearted and genuine they are to even be as sweet and kind to her as they were, because she was handling them real rough. To make demands, I want land, I want money, you guys gonna give this to me, do you agree? And took the mic away from her mouth and put it on them for them to answer. It's insane. It's crazy. But they're saying that she made it back to the U.S. safe, back from New York, well, back from Pakistan back to New York. So I hope that's true, because sis was doing a lot. I'm secondhand embarrassed as an American and as a black woman that she went over there and showed her complete tail in a whole nother country. And that's another reason why they talk about Americans so bad. Because I know when I went to Dominican Republic, there was groups of girls over there, and they were handling the people, like the nurses, the doctors, and the staff real rough and real rude. Like, we have to understand that, yes, you're going somewhere that's not America, so you need to lower your standards or not expect as much of a luxury as you have here. But you don't insult their culture. That is their life. That's all they know. And you don't come over there and insult them. Because how would you feel if they came over here and insulted America? You'll be upset, right? Like, some people need to be more culturally aware if you're going to have a passport and travel. Like, that's insane. They need to have some type of culturally aware class, because people have no sense and they get a passport ready to take flights and go over there and get into trouble or offend people. I feel like that's another reason why a lot of people get locked up in Dubai, because they don't understand the culture over there and what you can and cannot do. Also, like Colombia, the passport bros that travel, that's how they get themselves in a lot of trouble, just not researching where you're going, which is insane. Because I know I'm gonna thoroughly research everything on TikTok. I'm gonna look on the Department of State website to see what the travel threat is, the ranking, figure out what took place as to why they're ranked a 3 or 4. Make sure that I'm traveling with precaution, travel safe, all of that. Like, you guys just mindlessly just do things, and it's so insane to me. And the fact that she was 33 and traveled over there to marry a 19-year-old is a little sus. Because why would you go try to marry a 19-year-old? Now, I know he's legal, probably, just like he would be legal here in the United States, but the age gap, like, age gaps are okay in America for men. It's not so much frowned upon, but still, that's a big age gap. And women typically do not date that low. There's usually not a gap that much. Because what would you do with a 19-year-old? If you're a 33-year-old woman with 2 children, why would you want to marry a 19-year-old who is immature, has not experienced life, and you expect him to help you raise 2 kids? Yeah, no, he's still a kid himself. So that was a little sus and wild that she even was considering trying to marry him. I don't know. Bless it. Bless her heart. Because you could tell she was a little touched. This car looks so junky. I promise you it's not junky. That's just the little stuff that I just bought from Aldi back there. But anyway, on another note, I know I made a video a couple weeks back about setting boundaries. And I talked about time boundaries. However, I will also elaborate and reiterate that boundaries are not just limited to time restriction and time boundaries for you to set your goal. Boundaries are for your sanity, your peace of mind, and to make sure you don't overextend yourself, okay? Like, I need to reinforce and let people know again that I'm setting boundaries. There is no people pleasing in 2025. The only people I'm pleasing are my family and myself. Heavy on myself first, okay? So if I say, hey, I'm busy because I have homework to do, or I just need a mental break. I want to disconnect for a while, or I'm sick, because I simply was sick last week. And I communicated. I will give you the grace and communicate and say, hey, I'm not feeling well, whatever. But for you to keep like trying to ask questions and keep communication and keep trying to talk to me when I said I don't feel well is insane to me. If I say I don't feel well, please respect that. Respect it. I don't feel well. Whatever you need is not urgent. Whatever you need is not that important for me to push through. The only things I'm gonna push through when I'm sick is for my kids, my family, and my job, because it's bringing a coin in if I decide to work, because I do have sick time. But last week I pushed through because I know how things could go at my job when you call in. You know, we ain't got the same standards as everybody else. So I know that I had to push through that. But outside of that, and my homework too. But outside of that, if I say that I am not available because I do not feel well, I mean I'm unavailable, I do not feel well. But for you to keep reaching out to me about something that is super minute and has nothing to do with me and is available on Google, research, and on ChatGPT, leave me alone. Please leave me alone, because at that point I take it very personal that you're not accepting or respecting my boundary. Okay, like that is weird to me. It's inconsiderate, and it'll definitely get you X'd. Because I don't appreciate it. Like, I'm very kind-hearted. I'm a girl's girl. I'll help you with anything. But if I say that I'm not feeling well, like, please respect that, because I'm there for everybody else when I can. But give me the grace. So, you know, had a situation last week with this same specific topic I'm talking about, and it just set me over the edge. So, y'all set them boundaries. Do not overextend yourself for nobody. If you can't do it, you can't do it. If you're unavailable, you're unavailable. And just stand on business. They're going to have to respect it, or they're going to have to exit, stage left. And that's just how I feel about life, because it could be way deeper than that. I could have been on my deathbed. It could be something that's really serious, and you just showed me that you're inconsiderate and you don't give a damn. So you might as well just like leave me alone, because it's gonna get ugly, and I take it very personal when you don't respect me, because I'm gonna go first. I'm not gonna disregard my feelings to help somebody else. That's something I'll never do, or never did, even as a people pleaser. So it's a no for me. But that's my little rant for last week. Now I just gotta get back to the house, get ready to cook, glance over my homework one more time before it's fully submitted, because the deadline is at midnight tonight. It's done. I've been doing my homework. On Monday I started one assignment. Yesterday I kicked out a 12-page paper in like an hour. So the work is done, but you know, I want to look at it with a fresh mind, because when you're rushing you can miss things. And I currently have a 4.0 and I'm trying to keep that, because when they call my name in August, I need them to have summa cum laude behind it. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm setting a high expectation for this master's degree because I deserve it and I know I'm capable of doing it. So with that being said, I hope this week is going to be an amazing week. I'm speaking that into existence. Hopefully the pettiness stays at bay and at a very minimum, because it's definitely challenging when you work with a group of women who are intellectually insecure, okay? When they understand your worth and they know your worth, they know that you're valuable, they know that you're knowledgeable, and they don't like it too much. They want to silence you. They don't want other people to see that star shine bright and other people to know how much of an asset that you are. So that's what I deal with Monday through Friday. And it's definitely a challenge, but when you know who you are able to stay a little bit more grounded and try not to let it get to you as much. But I'm off Tuesday for a mental health day. I may try to throw a little eye doctor appointment in there because I need some more contacts, but I'm going to rest on Tuesday and try to disconnect as much as I possibly can, at least from work. I can go ahead and knock my homework out on Tuesday. And then, you know, we got Wednesday through Friday, and just hopefully, you know, aiming for a peaceful week. And then next week we got B-Day, and I'm off on Valentine's Day. Don't know what I have planned just yet, but I know I deserve a 3-day weekend. And now that your girl got 10 years in the organization, the vacation hours double, and I'm gonna use them. So, because I earned my time, I earned my keep in the organization. So, them hours are gonna get used. I'm gonna be more intentional about taking breaks this year and using my time. Whether I'm traveling, having a staycation, or taking a mental health day, I'm going to use that to keep me sane. What y'all supposed to be talking about today at the meeting? You gonna speak to the people? Yes, you is. Get in this camera and say something. Look at my mini-me, y'all. She hiding with her sorority shirt. Kenzie, you not gonna say nothing? I don't know why she acting camera shy, because she is far from it. Definitely not camera shy. At all. Period. With all the TikToks and the lockets, far from it. And we need to wash some cars. You helping us wash the car when you get back? I think that should be the payment for gas. Ain't that what you was told?
No.
You gotta help wash the car for payment for gas money. Then I just had to pay your little monthly sorority fee too.
That's
Your monthly
20
dues.
That is $20 on there.
No, that was 25, sis. That was 25.
Because it's going towards a shirt.
And I mean, $25 for an hour of labor isn't bad. That's way more than what any of your little friends are making, I'm sure. You can't make that at Chick-fil-A or BK, McDonald's, Taco Bell. Oh, they closed the AutoZone and boarded it up. I wonder why they left. Probably theft. What time the meeting over?
2:30.
Wow. So you guys got an hour meeting?
Hour 30 minutes.
I thought it said 3. In the chat it said 3.
That's next week for our interest meeting.
Are you signing up to do anything when it comes to New Line?
Probably not. Probably just.
You gonna wait till senior year
No, probably just gonna do.
or junior year?
I don't want to be no date. I'm probably just gonna do fashion police or something.
Oh, you wanna do fashion police? How many they got?
Right now, they got 1. We supposed to have 2, but her and the advisor got into this.
Well, they should have like 2 or 3. Where about y'all meeting
We meet inside, but I gotta go through the door over there in the auditorium. I gotta go to some military.
at? Oh, look like the door open. Hurry up and make sure they see you so they won't close it. Thanks for tuning in to another Drive and Vibe episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you're working on this year for 2025.